Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Leap podcast. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Daniel. We're so excited to have you with us today.
Absolutely. Today we have a wonderful topic that's close to everyone's hearts. Or should I say, eyes?
Good one, Jennifer. Yes, we're talking about sleep. Specifically, why do you need a good night's sleep?
But before we dive in, Daniel, I have a quick question for our listeners. Did you know that there's an animal that can sleep for up to 22 hours a day? Which animal do you think it is? Is it A, a sloth, B, a koala, C, a cat?
Oh, that's a good one. We'll reveal the answer at the end of the podcast, so stay tuned. So, Jennifer, have you ever had one of those nights where you just can't fall asleep?
Oh, definitely. Just last week, I was tossing and turning because I had so much on my mind.
I can relate. Sometimes when I have a big day coming up, I just can't seem to relax.
You know, it's funny how sleep can be so natural, yet so hard to get sometimes.
Exactly. And I think many of our listeners have felt the same way.
Oh, before we go further, don't forget we have a free PDF with all the key points from today's episode. So make sure to check it out in the description below. It's perfect if you want to follow along or review later.
Yes, it's a great resource to help you remember what we discussed today.
You know, there's an old Chinese proverb that says, "A good laugh and a long sleep are the best cures in the doctor's book."
I love that. It really highlights how fundamental sleep is to our well-being.
Exactly. In fact, did you know that according to the National Sleep Foundation, adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night to function at their best?
Yes, and yet so many of us don't get enough sleep. I read a study from the World Health Organization that linked insufficient sleep to various health problems like obesity and heart disease.
That's serious stuff. Lack of sleep doesn't just make us tired. It can affect our overall health.
Definitely. Sleep helps our body repair itself. During sleep, our body releases hormones that help repair cells and tissues.
And it's not just physical health. Sleep is crucial for our mental health, too. There's a study by Harvard Medical School showing that chronic sleep issues can lead to mood disorders like depression and anxiety.
That makes sense. I know that when I don't sleep well, I feel more irritable and stressed.
Same here. There's also an interesting study from the University of California, Berkeley. They found that lack of sleep impairs the brain's ability to process emotions, leading to increased emotional reactivity.
Wow, so sleep helps us stay emotionally balanced.
Exactly. And let's not forget about memory. Sleep plays a vital role in learning and memory consolidation.
Right. There's a famous study where participants who slept after learning a new task performed better than those who didn't sleep.
Yes, I remember reading about that. Sleep helps the brain process and store new information.
You know, my grandfather always used to say, "Sleep is the best meditation."
That's a quote from the Dalai Lama, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It emphasizes how sleep can rejuvenate the mind.
Speaking of rejuvenation, did you know that during deep sleep, our brain detoxifies itself?
Really, how so?
There's a system called the glymphatic system. It clears out toxins from the brain during sleep. Researchers at the University of Rochester discovered this.
That's fascinating. So sleep is like a cleaning service for our brain.
Exactly. Without enough sleep, these toxins can build up and potentially contribute to neurological disorders.
It really shows how critical sleep is for our brain health.
Absolutely. And on a lighter note, have you ever noticed how creative you feel after a good night's sleep?
Yes, sometimes I wake up with solutions to problems that seemed impossible the day before.
That's because sleep enhances creativity. It allows our brains to make new connections.
It's like that saying, "Sleep on it." It really works.
Exactly. And speaking of sayings, there's an African proverb, "Sleep is the cousin of death."
That's an interesting one.
It sounds negative, but it actually emphasizes the power of sleep and rest, reminding us that without proper rest, our vitality diminishes.
I see. It's about respecting the need for rest to live fully.
Precisely?
So, what can we do to improve our sleep?
Well, let's think about some habits. For example, remember when you mentioned watching that TV series late at night?
Oh, yes, binge watching can be a problem.
Exactly. Reducing screen time before bed can help. The blue light from screens can interfere with our sleep hormone, melatonin.
That's true. I've started reading a book instead, and it makes a big difference.
That's a great habit. Also, keeping a regular sleep schedule helps. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day sets our internal clock.
Yes, our circadian rhythm.
Right. And creating a restful environment is important too. A cool, dark, and quiet room can promote better sleep.
I invested in blackout curtains, and they've really helped me sleep deeper.
That's fantastic. Also, mindfulness and relaxation techniques can prepare our mind for sleep.
Like meditation or deep breathing exercises.
Exactly. Even simple practices like writing in a journal to clear your mind can be helpful.
That's a good idea. Sometimes I have so many thoughts racing through my head.
Me too. And let's not forget about diet. Avoiding caffeine and heavy meals before bedtime can improve sleep quality.
I've noticed that when I drink coffee late in the day, I struggle to fall asleep.
Same here. Herbal teas like chamomile can be a soothing alternative.
Definitely. You know, another proverb comes to mind. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Benjamin Franklin, a classic.
It really underscores the benefits of good sleep habits.
Absolutely. Sleep affects every aspect of our lives. Health, mood, productivity.
And when we prioritize sleep, we're investing in ourselves.
Well said, Daniel.
I think it's important for all of us to reflect on how we approach sleep.
Yes. Maybe we can encourage our listeners to think about their own sleep habits.
Good idea. Perhaps consider what changes they can make to improve their sleep.
Exactly. Small adjustments can make a big difference.
And remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary.
I agree wholeheartedly. Well, it's time to reveal the answer to our quiz question.
Yes. So we asked which animal can sleep up to 22 hours a day. Is it A, a sloth, B, a koala, or C, a cat?
And the answer is B, a koala.
That's right. Koalas are known for their long hours of sleep due to their low-energy diet of eucalyptus leaves.
Incredible. And it highlights just how important sleep is in the animal kingdom.
Exactly. It shows how essential sleep is for our survival.
So let's all remember to value our sleep.
Yes, let's make it a priority.
And coming up is the breakdown of important vocabulary and expressions from today's episode.
Important vocabulary and phrases. Tossing and turning, meaning moving restlessly in bed due to inability to sleep. Example, she was tossing and turning all night before her big exam. Foundation, meaning the base or underlying support of something. Example, trust is the foundation of a strong relationship. Well-being, meaning the state of being comfortable, healthy, or happy. Example, regular exercise contributes to overall well-being. Function, meaning to operate or work in a proper way. Example, without fuel, the car cannot function. Insufficient, meaning not enough, inadequate. Example, the meal was insufficient to satisfy his hunger. Obesity, meaning excessive body fat that may impair health. Example, obesity increases the risk of heart disease. Hormone, meaning a chemical substance in the body that controls and regulates activities. Example, insulin is a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. Chronic, meaning persisting for a long time or constantly recurring. Example, he suffers from chronic back pain. Mood disorders, meaning mental health conditions that affect emotional state. Example, depression and bipolar disorder are types of mood disorders. Depression, meaning a mental health disorder characterized by persistently low mood. Example, she sought therapy to help with her depression. Anxiety, meaning a feeling of worry or nervousness. Example, speaking in public causes him anxiety. Impair, meaning to weaken or damage something. Example, Drinking alcohol can impair your ability to drive. Emotional reactivity, meaning tendency to respond emotionally to stimuli. Example, lack of sleep increases emotional reactivity. Memory consolidation, meaning the process by which temporary memories become lasting ones. Example, sleep is important for memory consolidation after learning. Rejuvenate, meaning to make someone feel or look young and energetic again. Example, a vacation can rejuvenate your mind and body. Detoxify, meaning to remove toxic substances. Example, the liver helps detoxify harmful chemicals in the body. Toxins, meaning poisonous substances produced by living organisms. Example, some plants contain toxins that are harmful if ingested. Neurological disorders, meaning diseases of the nervous system. Example, Alzheimer's disease is a neurological disorder affecting memory. Sleep on it, meaning to think about something overnight before making a decision. Example, I couldn't decide whether to accept the job offer, so I decided to sleep on it. Vitality, meaning the state of being strong and energetic. Example, regular exercise can increase your vitality. Blackout curtains, meaning heavy curtains that block all outside light. Example, installing blackout curtains helped her sleep better during the day. Mindfulness, meaning the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment. Example, he practices mindfulness to reduce stress and improve focus. Racing thoughts, meaning rapid, uncontrollable thoughts that can interfere with sleep. Example, anxiety often leads to racing thoughts at night. Prioritize, meaning to arrange or deal with in order of importance. Example, it's important to prioritize tasks to manage your time effectively. Sleep deprivation, meaning the condition of not getting enough sleep. Example, sleep deprivation can negatively affect your health.
Before we sign off, I'd like to leave our listeners with a thought from Shakespeare. Sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care.
Beautiful. Sleep heals and restores us.
Uh-huh.
So tonight, let's all give ourselves the gift of a good night's sleep.
You deserve it. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Until next time, take care and sleep well.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.